Since the plan for Gemini was pretty much to make him a lighting experiment, I didn't really have a plan for the pose, which is why it is just a headshot and very simple and just a portrait. So I didn't really have much plan for features or expression or stuff like that, but I decided after doing the line art and coming back to it, it seemed just a tad plain and a bit dull in comparison to Aries and Taurus, so I decided to try and draw a hand with a flower. And yeah, partially because I got reminded that yellow roses are a thing and thought they were pretty. So, and yellow is a Gemini color. So I don't think roses are a Gemini flower though, which is inconvenient, but it's fine. So, hands are notoriously difficult to draw. So they're there and take time. A lot of faffing about, but once you get the hand right, you can be like, yes, it took time, but I successfully drew a hand. Every hand counts. And I'm not sure if it's a flower or just a pile of petals. I think this fits him more as a character a bit better, because previously he looked a bit too friendly. It's not because he's unfriendly, I just kind of think he isn't overly friendly. I'm more of maybe a mysterious type of character. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I'm also just getting the hand right, but another reason is I don't know what the color palette is going to be. All I kind of have right now is he probably dyes his hair a lot. And that's it. I have dyed hair kind of like in distress and probably needs a break, but is not going to get one, and flower. So, and in the meantime, I'm thinking, is the flower also going to glow, or is it just going to be the sign? Currently, it's the sign, and it's like, is the flower too saturated? Not saturated enough? This, that, the other. And this time round, the eyes and the sign ended up being the same color. And actually, no, they've been the different colors thus far. And yeah, figuring out what color everything is supposed to be. I went and did a bit of like perusing the internet to try and find a secondary color, and blues were one of them, so I tried a bit more of a greyish blue. First of all, tried out a bunch of different types of greyish blue, a bit more like icy, and then a bit more, well, of the current color, a bit more lilac, stuff like that. In the end, he kind of ended up looking more old, which is the risk of giving a character grey hair. They look old. Not always, but with his facial features, he kind of looked old. It's probably the cheekbones that did it. So, went back in and tried out a bunch of different blues to see which one I liked, and decided on this navy one. Added a few more streaks because hair, tired, wants rest, is not getting it. Outfit, I went round in a lighter color first because I was struggling to see where the lines were stopping. I was struggling to see where the line art was starting and the skin color was were meeting, and I was worried that it was going to end up being outside of the lines. So went over with a lighter color and then went over with a darker color again, just to make life a bit easier. And then did the same thing with the hair, where I messed about with the colors to make them look a bit more visually pleasing. And yeah, that's about it. And next time we'll do the shading and lighting, and maybe the depends how much playing around it needs after the shading and lighting with layer options. But yeah, have a wonderful day. See you later, and goodbye.